Dagwood.
Hey, Superman, around Tombstone County, I want to jump up in there one time and say good morning time to you there. I don't think we ain't got the best of conditions. I don't know what's going on. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping. You know how she does from time to time. But Superman, I want to say good morning time to you around Georgia. Radio station Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Waving right there and tell Blue Star good morning too, and good news around Florida if you got any kind of a sloppy copy too. I'm going to try to roll up in there and say hello to both of you. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got done.
Hello, good down man, you sound stuff out there. I'm taking wide to the side. Y'all have a good one. The caretaker Tombstone in Backwoods, Superman getting up.
Well, it's rough and tough out there. Good news, appreciate the flowers. Keep some for yourself. Superman, you say you're going to get back on the side, read the mail for a Scotia. I guess I'll get back and do the same thing too, but I just want to let you know Mother Nature was dipping and dabbing out here, so all good in the hood. Motormouth Mall cruising one more time. I'm back out bringing.
Looking forward to you. Oh damn, it is dynamite. I was just right to the side. I thought it was good news on the side.
For the good news, yeah, we got the gate rolling. We got I worked out a little thing with Mother Nature here, so we're gonna try to get a little bit of Mother Nature up in here a little bit better. So I'm working it all out over here on this end, ain't no doubt about that. LG, good news. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Right there, right now, he got done.
No strain, no pain, my brother. Keep up the good work. Hey, Motormouth Mall. On the mail. I'm gonna be here comping the mail while you got the ride stick down today. Motormouth Mall, me and my downtown Lake City. I'm paying attention. Come on.
410, and I can hear that you're on that Yaesu too. I can hear that full rich bass on that Yaesu, so sounds real good while you walking through here on my neck of the woods. I tell you, I got some good, full, rich audio on you, and that quad is working. You got a signal in my radio, and I tell you what, man, good to hear you up in there. Nationwide good news, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, right there, right now.
Yeah, there to you, Motormouth Mall, on 10 dB. Mall 549 around Georgia waving. But I got you standing tall, looking good at 10S units over 9. Ain't no doubt about that. I get a job like I'm eating focus out of there. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Downtown Lake City, Florida. Oh, nationwide good news is on the move. Click, click.
Click, click, click. 10 over 9, this is not too shabby. I take that over nothing any day. Good news. I take 10 over 9 over nothing any day, no doubt about that. Hey, good news. You got that mall down. You know, it's all about that audio. You know, you got that heavy, rich. You know, people say that you want that nose pinch tinny sound for the pile-ups. I guess I don't know. I disagree. I like a full, rich audio. And that way when somebody comes up in there and keys up with you with their nose pinch tinny little audio, your big audio rolls on through. You know what I'm talking about, the big?
Yeah, 549 Georgia waving.
Hey, I heard I don't know what happened to Superman, but I heard 549 out of Georgia roll up in there. Hey, 549, why you rolling up in my radio from Georgia? What's going on? Good morning time to you. I hope all is well and swell around your neck of the woods. 549, Motormouth Mall, cruising right there right now. I got it down break.
Oh yeah, Motormouth Mall, everything's going good out here in Georgia. Heard you in there, wanted to say howdy-doody to you. Let you know how good you sound over here in the backwoods. Man, you got that thing down.
That's just a Mother Nature thing. Hey, 549, that's just a Mother Nature thing. I ain't gonna take no credit for it. But I got a recording of you. Check this out. I'll play you back for the backwoods of Georgia. I do hear a little bit of your talk back up in there. You might want to turn the talk back down. But here, check this out.
Oh yeah, Motormouth Mall, everything's going good out here in Georgia. Heard you in there, wanted to say howdy-doody to you. Let you know how good you sound over here in the backwoods. Man, you got that thing down.
And that's just a Mother Nature thing. I ain't gonna take any credit for any of that. Hey, 549, there you are, right there, right now, wall to wall, treetop tall. I got down.
Roger Modee. Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know about that. Good news gonna get out because it ain't my turn to burn. I'll catch you later. Yeah, this whole thing. News in Lake City is out the way. I think I got it cleared up now. I really do. What you think there, Motormouth? Come here.
Yep, you got rid of it. You got rid of it, and it's all gone. It sounds just like you right there right now. All you, no feedback, no squealing, and nationwide good news. Oh, I bumped the microphone. I keep doing that. Where I put this microphone nowadays, it's a little bit too low to the keyboard, and when I move my hands underneath the microphone to get to the keyboard, I bumped the doggone microphone. Anyway, hey, good news. You got it going on now in 549. You got it going on, too. Check this out. Good news. I heard you roll up in there with 549 in the beginning. I didn't get the whole thing because I was a little bit late on the button, but check this out.
It is out the way. I think I got it cleared up now.
The tail end of it.
I really do. What you think there, Motormouth? Come here.
There you go. Right there, right now, Motormouth Mall with that playback. I got down. Breaker.
It ain't my turn. Well, I think I can do some shit. Motormouth Mall, I really do. But they go my 21, I got the run. Motormouth Mall, good news going to the 21. Bye.
You see, you got to go to the 21, but your signal is just starting to raise up in here. Check this out.
It ain't my turn. Well, I think I can do some shit. Motormouth Mall, I really do. But they go my 21, I got the run. Motormouth Mall, good news going to the 21. Bye.
All right, well, you got to get your 21. We'll catch you back when you get back. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall cruising one fat watt at a time. 549, you got it going on, too, around Georgia. Motormouth Mall cruising.
Tell her 549, I ground the backwoods. I said hello and how they doing. I'm going to get up Motormouth Mall. Nationwide good news, Lake City is out the way. Click.
Nationwide good news is to tell 549 you said hello out there. Well, you're going to get out in the middle of the road for a bit. Hey, nationwide good news. So you got that hammer down. Click. Waiting to see what else Mother Nature does over here. I'll tell you what, that was some good stuff. I'm glad Mother Nature rock and roll up in here from time to time. Ain't no doubt about that. Radio station, Motormouth Mall. Oh, I just realized something here. Why is that doing that? Huh, let me see something here. Ain't no fun to wait around to be a millionaire. No, you gotta do something. You gotta be active. You gotta do something. I'm looking at one of my plugins over here, and the doggone thing is, it's not jumping up and down on the doggone thing like it's supposed to. It's supposed to be jumping up and down over here. Let me bypass it and see what that does. Well, it's working. I can hear it doing something when I turn it on, but it's jumping up and down. It ain't. Oh, there we go. I see what's going on there. The RF. Really? Huh. Interesting. All right, let me see something. I'll be back. I gotta shut off the transmitter here for a second.
Jumping around, trying to get some exercise there. Keep it in shape there.
No, it's not jumping up around. The way I got this plug-in set, that little fader should be jumping up around by itself, and it's not. Did I do something? I clicked on something, or I must have done something to keep it from working. Because yesterday I had this thing doing the jump. It was doing something. And today it's being real weird, so real finicky, real strange. Well, you know how that goes from time to time. Radio station motor mouth mall cruising, they got down. Oh, your radio in Alabama is working. That radio over there around Alabama is getting the job done, that's for sure. Motor mouth mall cruising one fat watt at a time. Your West Coast beast waving around Alabama. I got down, breaker, breaker.
I heard you say that the radio was working, man. That's all. Good morning, everyone. Sloppy copy, motor mouth mall.
Oh, Mr. C. Hey, Mr. C, let me roll up in there and say good morning right back there to you. Hey, Mr. C, you got that mall down. I'm going to bypass this last plug-in right here. I'm going to bypass that thing because it's really not doing what I wanted it to do, so we'll just put it in bypass mode. You really can't hear a difference. This is without it, and this is with it, and it really doesn't make a big difference, so I'm going to leave it gone for a while. Hey, Mr. C, hello to you. Good morning, Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down, breaker, breaker. Now I'm out. Oh, you know, my audio could be a little bit hotter, too. I suppose I could bump a little bit more audio? No, we're good. Hey, Mr. C, we're good. They're breaking.
motor mouth out there. Talking about his audio all the damn time. He about worse with this old sap trucker we got out here.
Well, we'll drop the hammer one more time and drop this maul to see what's cooking in the world of sound. See if there's anybody worthy of talking to out here. Like somebody might be worthwhile talking to. And I'm not talking about somebody like, like a mud duck. Not like Red Eye Crow. I don't want to hear him. All he does is complain. All he does is complain about things. He complains about people talking about their radio, talking about their hobby. I don't want to hear him up in there. I want to hear somebody 10 acres straight up there with some good audio, not some nose-pinched, tinny little 1970s burnt-out station to bring.
That's all you talk about. You talk about conversation out here. Radio chicks and all that other garbage.
Conversation? All I hear you is trying to get your name called. I have conversations. I've got Watergates of plenty of conversations. I enjoy my radio and every facet of my radio. The only thing I don't enjoy about my radio is people like you who don't enjoy your hobby. I realize there's more to it than what the dialogue is. I ain't going to get into it. Hey, Red Eye Crow, and you know what I'm talking about, too. I know there's a whole lot more involved than just a dialogue. And because, you got an issue. You got an issue, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. Biologically or any other way, ain't nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to be an issue for you. And it'll be an excuse for me to spike the mic and control your radio, lock your radio up, jam your radio up, tear your radio up. And if you want to choose to be a problem, and you want to choose to be, you pride yourself on being other people's problems. Now, you're not my problem, but you are the problem. Hey, Red Eye Crow, I'll guarantee tell you that. You are not my problem. And I don't have anything to do with your happiness, your acceptance with anything in life, or the way you deal with anything that you hear on the radio. I have no control over that. You do. And you got to learn to make the most of what you got. And even if what you got is this stupid little white boy over here on the West Coast plugging your ears, you better make the best of it there, Breaker. Change the channel. Do whatever you want there, Red Eye Crow. And you can complain all you want. But you're not going to change the way I operate my radio. You're not going to change the way I talk on my radio. You're not going to change what I talk about on my radio. And you're not going to change a damn thing out here. The only thing you're going to change, if you have the courage to do so, is your attitude and your perspective. And take your 1970s pinched off little crappy sounding radio somewhere else there, Red Eye Crow. And if you continue to pride yourself on being somebody else's problem, that right there may lie the entire reason for your unhappiness in life. Give that some thought and let that sink in. Red Eye Crow, Motormouth Mall, got down. Well, then, if you're in the same boat as Red Eye Crow, then the same applies to you, whoever you are. I don't even know who you are. You're way down in the mud. Now, you said Red Eye Crow didn't say that, but you sound like the same kind of person as Red Eye Crow. You talking the same. You got the same attitude. And this is what I heard. You sound like you're in the mud too, so I don't know, you got to pump it up a little bit more. What's wrong with these East Coast radios? I thought they all ran big boxes. Oh, well, maybe not.
You hear what I see? I'm gonna call all power.
What did you say? You said something about you're going to call all power out here? Well, then maybe that's what you got to do. Well, he and I can have the dialogue. He's got enough radio to make it out here in my radio real good, and I can hear him and understand him at least. Hey, you can go ahead and call All Power. In fact, I'll call him. I got 21 over here. I'll call All Power. I'll call Power and get him on the air. At least I'll hear something in my radio. At least if I call All Power up in here, I'll hear something in my radio. I think I'll just wait for Mexico. Mexico's a lot more fun than the people out there complaining and whining and crying over there instead of enjoying their radio and their hobby. Unless, some people's hobbies include manifestation of being unhappy and perpetuating unhappiness. And that is some people's hobbies. So I suppose to each his own, whatever floats your boat. And I'll sit back here and read the mail, see what's cooking out here in this wonderful world of sound. Ain't no doubt about that. I'll wait for Mexico to roll up in there, because I have a feeling we're going to be getting some good Mexico today. A Motor Mouth Mall cruising one fat watt at a time. I got down break. Hey, Mr. Ed, that's exactly right. Hey, Mr. Ed, no excuses on the bull. Stop crying and start buying. Ain't no doubt about that. Radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. I got down. Jose Jalapeno. Yeah, I've got like 3 S units of Mexico on either side of me. But Mexico hasn't decided to come over here on the bowl yet. So we're going to wait for Mexico to come on the bowl. Mexico can come over here and clean up my radio for me, I'll tell you what. Motor Mouth Mall cruising one fat watt at a time as we drop this hammer in the wonderful world of sound. Let's see what that does. So, test. Woo-wee. Bodacious. Bodacious. More bodacious. That would be bodacious, sir. I got down. with my radio. I'm waiting for Mother Nature to roll up in here. I'm waiting for Mother Nature to roll up in here and get a little bit straighter. Motormouth Mall cruising right there. Right now I got done.
That Motormouth Mall, I just cannot get in here with you. Hey, Motormouth Mall, hey, Deputy Dog, I can hear you. We're going to get back to you, Deputy Dog.
Do me a favor and tell Deputy Dog I said good morning. Hey, do me a favor and tell Deputy Dog I said good morning there, Break.
Hey, I got you there. You're back. I tried to come that way. I think it's too close. Motormouth Mall, just waving.
Hey, big old wave to you. How are you doing up there? Maybe I should turn my antenna to Break? You got me in backscatter? Let me play some games over here with some antennas and see if I can pull you in a little bit better here.
Motormouth Mall. I'm still surprised to see I can get in there, but hey, I appreciate you calling my name back, Roger.
Let me get a little bit better grip on you here. I'm working on it. Give me a little bit more audio here, and let me see what I can do. I'm still working on pulling you in a little bit better the break.
410, yeah. I don't know, what I said, it was close. I didn't know just shoot right over the top of me. But I thought maybe I was going just a little bit. You sound good. I thought it was Motormouth Mall. So I just thought I was not going to turn around and see if I would not to talk to you for a second.
I tell you what, it's popping in, and I don't know how much of that is Mother Nature, how much of that is direct. I wonder if we're doing it direct. Maybe I'm looking probably. Let me go poke my head outside and see where my antenna's looking here, Break. I'm actually looking at toward Fresno, the Break. Let me go move the antenna just a little bit. Be right back. Hold on. moved it a little bit south of Fresno. We'll see what that does.
Tú, Amanda, baila con la banda.
Hey, I just moved it south of Fresno. And I'm starting to pick up a little bit of Mexico rolling up in there, break.
Hey, my friend, you come in Mexico?
Hey, hello around Mexico. I hear you up in there, I do. I'm making a good trip from Mexico, Motormouth Mall, cruising, break.
Hey, you, good morning, my friend, good morning. You speak Spanish?
Mi español es muy mal. I don't really speak Spanish. I don't even... Yeah, I don't know a whole lot of Spanish to break, but that's okay. You sound real good. Check this out. I got a playback here for you.
Hey, you, good morning, my friend, good morning. You speak Spanish?
Let me play one more playback for you. Put the break.
Hey, you, my friend, you come in Mexico?
There you go. So anyway, yeah, I got a grip on you. I just don't, I don't speak Spanish very well, the break. But you sound good. Your radio's working. Good, clean audio, and yeah, doing a good job out there. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall cruising.
No Spanish either. Hey, Motormouth Mall, good news don't speak no Spanish either, there, 410.
10 for the good news. Hey, good news. You said good news don't speak no Spanish either. Yeah. You know, it's really funny. What's really sad, I'm not going to say funny, I think the right word is actually sad, is when I was a little kid, and I'm talking like 5 years old and younger, I was fluent. In Castilian Spanish. We had a housekeeper slash nanny kind of a thing. Both of my parents worked. And Juanita had me talking in Spanish. Everything was all Spanish. And she told my parents, never talk to me in Spanish, just use English. And she would talk to me in English and Spanish. Anyway, I was fluent in Spanish once upon a time. And then we moved, and things changed. And I stopped using it. And I can still pick up the accent real easy. And there's still some words that I know in Spanish, but... And of course, Castilian Spanish, not that I would know the difference now, but it's a little bit different than, I guess, the Spanish from Mexico. But anyway, nevertheless, I lost it. And you know what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that sure is true. If you don't use it, you lose it. That's for doggone real. So anyway, I done lost it. And that's what happened. Hey, good news. Motormouth Mall, cruising this thing right here, right now. I got down. El Gringo Loco está aquí. Buenos días. ¿Cómo está, Frijoli? How you been? That's with the accent and everything. I did that with the accent. Did you notice that? Hello, and how are you doing there? Hey, Motormouth Mall waving breaker. El Gringo Loco está aquí. Ahí manda la ley. I got down.
Gringo loco, gringo loco.
Big Hammer from Mexico. Big, mucho grande radio in Mexico. Motormouth Mall got down. Check it out. Saludo, Gringo Loco está aquí. I got down, breaker.
Hello,
73s and good day, and good copy over there from both of you out there in Mexico. I've got two different stations. I don't know exactly which is which, but I'm going to listen one more time and see if I can pull out who that might be. Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Got down.
No speak English, speak Spanish.
No speak Spanish, speak English. No speak español, no habla español, solamente inglés en los Estados Unidos, por favor, gracias.
Squeaker, I can hear your radio, man, but old Motormouth Mall got a big old stick out there, sure do. Top of the good evening to you, wishing you well. Hey, Squeaker, good news standing by.
Hey, good news. Tell Squeaker I said hello, and good day, good morning, Breaker. I wish I could copy him. Hey, good news. I wish I could copy him over here better.
He told me to tell you hello, Motormouth Mall, sure did. He said you down there yapping. He said have a good holiday season over there. Hello to you, Squeaker. Hello, Motormouth Mall. Good news warming up and standing by.
Forward to the good news and roll a big old holiday wave right back to him. And wish I could get a better copy on Squeaker over here on the central coast of California. But tell him I did say hello, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a big old happy New Year too. Motormouth Mall walked on through. Alejandro, I hear you out there. Alejandro in Mexico, Motormouth Mall waving right there. Hey, Alejandro around Mexico, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down, breaker.
Motormouth Mall went to talking to Alejandro. Y'all take it easy. I'm gonna read on the mail over here around Lake City, Florida. Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista. I got you up in there too. Hey, good news. The good news is I got you up in my radio. The bad news, I got Mexico in my radio too, and a whole bunch of folks on the East Coast trying to roll up in here from time to time. Yo, dear Mr. Good News, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, right there. I'm gonna bypass that thing, see if it just does here. Hey, bypassing that really brings the audio up a little bit more, makes it a little bit more full. Hello, good news, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down breaking.
One of the smallest stations on the sign pile is getting down.
One of the smallest stations on the sand pile with the big audio they're breaking.
And that's a great big old Raj. I'm quiet.
Happy New Year,
Maybe I can do it on the driver now.
You mean you're not on the big box side now? You're just on the driver?
Yeah, that's the driver. Hey, Motormouth Mall, that's the driver.
Well, I tell you what, that driver's working. You said that's just the driver right now, and I think somebody in Gainesville was trying to roll up at there afterwards, but check this out.
Yeah, that's the driver. Hey, Motormouth Mall, that's the driver.
I heard somebody around Gainesville rolling up in there, but you said that's just the driver right there. Hey, good news. That's just the driver, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down.
Yeah, that's Gainesville down in South Florida trying to get in there. But I know how to close the door on him on that plug-in here. I sure do. Hey, Motormouth Mall, take it easy. Old good news, low side of the Ghost Rider getting down.
Wow. Yeah, you said that was Gainesville down there around South Florida trying to get up in there, and you know how to close the door on them. And that's exactly the way I heard that go down over there, and then you rolled the low side of that Ghost Rider up in there, and you closed the door all right. Check this out. Watch this.
Yeah, that's Gainesville down in South Florida trying to get in there. But I know how to close the door on him on that plug-in here. I sure do. Hey, Motormouth Mall, take it easy. Old good news, low side of the Ghost Rider getting down.
There you go. I'm looking at the low side of the Ghost Rider. Ooh-wee. It did exactly what you wanted it to do there, Breaking.
You got a whole lot of them boys talking about me on Facebook and Pal Talk. Look at here, man. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm getting out of here there. 410.
10-4. That happens from time to time when you got a big old 10-8 station like that. Hey, good news. I'm playing games with this doggone coax over here on my monitor radio. I moved it around a little bit earlier, and now I realize I should have left it where it was. Well, you know, if they're talking about you, that's a good thing. Hey, good news. If they're talking about you, I want to see what happens when I unhook the coax. All right. Whoops. No, that's worse. Anyway, if they're talking about you, that's a good thing, they'll break.
Hey,
Motormouth Mall, Gameville in Tampa, reading your mail. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Gameville, Motormouth Mall, can you ride to Gameville some of the time? Motormouth Mall, Gameville, standing up now. See you plug on my heels.
I hear you, Gainesville. I'm just trying to plug in a piece of coax. Hang on. My coax came undone over here on my monitor radio. Well, it didn't come undone. I undid it. Now I gotta plug it back in again. I had to plug in my monitor radio coax. I couldn't reach the push to talk to button, you know, to push the listen switch while I was turned around. Hello there, Gainesville, Motormouth Mall rolling up in there. I hear you, I do.
Past tense means heard.
Gameville gonna back this thing down. I just wanted to know, can you hear me?
It's past tense there, 410.
Yes, heard is past tense to break. Hey, Gainesville, good news said that the word heard is past tense. Oh, Gainesville, oh, good news. Motormouth Mall got down.
Tell good news, I see good morning right back to him. Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell good news, Gameville, say good morning right back to him. Motormouth Mall, Gameville in Tampa, reading his mail.
Tampa there, hey, Gainesville, you said to tell good news.
Tell good news, I see good morning right back to him. Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell good news, Gameville, say good morning right back to him. Motormouth Mall, Gameville in Tampa, reading his mail.
There you go. I rolled that 5 and kept it all the way alive. Good news. I hope you got that.
You got him a Ghost Rider, but that ain't gonna hit the beaver. Jesus, crackers got down.
Yeah, I can hear Gainesville talking all the way from Tampa up here. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I heard Gainesville talking all the way from Tampa there, 410.
4, you heard them talking all the way from Tampa direct. You heard them talking all the way from Tampa direct. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Gainesville, you being heard. Check this out.
Got him a Ghost Rider, but that ain't gonna hit the beaver. Jesus, crackers got down.
Yeah, I can hear Gainesville talking all the way from Tampa up here. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I heard Gainesville talking all the way from Tampa there, 410.
That's what I heard right there. So yeah, you could hear Gainesville no problem all the way from Tampa Bay. Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down breaking.
Yeah, I didn't key up then, Motormouth Mall. I didn't key up then, but I'm keyed up now. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Gameville didn't key up then, but he keyed up now. Motormouth Mall, look at Gameville on this Ghost Rider. Motormouth Mall, old Gameville, stand up. All on his ass, he ain't nothing but a Rudy Poo. Jesus, crackers got down.
Somebody in the background, not quite in the fight, was saying there's somebody just a Rudy Poop, and they're just I don't know, they're not up in the foreground yet, but you didn't key that time around, but you keyed then. Hey, good news. Gainesville said he didn't key that time around, but he did key then, but then you didn't key. So somebody else tried to get in there in the back end. Jed Clampett? That wasn't Jed Clampett. Let me listen again, see who that was.
Yeah, I didn't kill then, Motor Mouth Mo. I didn't kill then, but I'm keyed up now. Hey, Motor Mouth Mo, Gameville didn't kill then, but he keyed up now. Motor Mouth Mo, look at Gameville. Look at Gameville on this Ghost Rider. Motor Mouth Mo, little Gameville, stand up. All on his ass, he's nothing but a Rudy Poo. Cheese and crackers got down.
Yeah, I didn't get that station real well in the background, but somebody talking about Rudy Poots, and I didn't get what they said. But anyway, they're not in the fight. But Gainesville, you say you put that Ghost Rider down too, so let me hear what happens when a Ghost Rider keys on a Ghost Rider to break.
Right there, right.
Ghost Riders ain't gonna fight. They 410.
You keyed up on his Ghost Rider that said Ghost Riders ain't gonna fight. A good news. You keyed up on Gainesville with your Ghost Rider and said Ghost Riders ain't gonna fight. Hey, good news. You said Ghost Riders ain't gonna fight. What did you say there, Gainesville? Break.
Right there, right now. Look at Gameville. Look at Gameville. Right there, right now. Right there, right now. Look at Gameville. Look at Gameville. Right there, right now. Motor Mouth Mo. Gameville, get up.
All right, you're all by yourself there, Gainesville. No pain, no strain. Ghost Riders ain't gonna fight. That's what good news said. Hey, Gainesville, good news said Ghost Riders ain't gonna fight. You up and you're all by yourself that time around. LOG Gainesville, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising this thing right here, right now. I got down, breaker.
Willie Jane.
I'm gone.
I tell you what, you're gone. You just keyed up on a Willie James. Hey, good news. Well, you said you're gone. Let me turn this up a little bit here. Let me turn this up a little bit here. I want to try something. I'm just changing up the audio a little bit. 8.4. Let me go up here a little bit like that right there and see what that does. And clean it up just a little bit more. Hey, good news. You rolled up in there and said you're gone, but you were keying up on a Willie James. A Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I got down breaking.
Again, Motor Mouth Mo, here comes
Gameville. There he went. He came and he gone, and I'm done.
Look at Game.
Now you're keying on Gainesville. Now wait, good news. Now you're keying up all over Gainesville. Shame on you. You said Ghost Riders ain't gonna fight, you're big. Alright, well that's the way that goes out there in the world of sound. I'm gonna ease back on the side and read the mail for Scotia a bit. And see what's going on out here in the wonderful world of sound. Radio station Motor Mouth Mall, the West Coast Beast. Right here. I'm gonna put the other processor back in line. Right there. See what that does? Motor Mouth Mall Cruise. It is a little bit heavier, but I don't know if it's worth it. Motor Mouth Mall Cruising. They got Downbreaker.
You good, Motor Mouth Mall. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You sounding good, my brother. Conditions is dropping out, but you sounding good. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, good news out the way.
410 on the conditions dropping out, but keep on doing it however I do it. And hey, good news, you're doing the same thing, man. You're smoking over here. Mother Nature might be coming up for you. I don't know.
You good, Motor Mouth Mall. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You sounding good, my brother. Conditions is dropping out, but you sounding good. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, good news out the way.
Hey, good news. I'm wondering if maybe I can play that back quieter. Let me see what happens here. Hold on a second there. What happens?
You good, Motor Mouth Mall. You You ain't got nothing to worry about. You sounding good, my brother.
No, that's about the best level I can get it at right there, Brady.
Keep your five alive. California told me to tell you hello and how they do. That's for sure. And you're 100% right. Not because I have to, it's because what we want to do. And we're just ever so appreciative, ain't no doubt about that.
I can always copy Gainesville some of the time. I can always copy Gainesville some of the time to break. Fort Hendrick, Gainesville, I appreciate you bumming it down and reading the mail out here in the world of sound, doing a good job as always. Gainesville, Motormouth Mall, cruise, and they got down.
Amen.
Right there, that 410. I'm waiting on my big brother to get here, the CEO coming from Jacksonville. And plan on what our next move is.
like Mother Nature pretty much all in Mexico right about now, so I guess I'll get my knees up in the breeze. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast, dropping a hammer from time to time. Right there, right now I got down. Breaker.
Hola, this is Jalisco, Mexico.
Hello, good news, and hello, Jalisco, Mexico. I heard you up in there too. Good news that you were up in there in Jalisco, Mexico. I heard you up as well. Motormouth Mall got down right to break.
Time to good day to you. Your homeboy out here on the south side of Florida is getting down.
Fortunate good news. Have a wonderful day. We'll catch you a little bit later on as Mother Nature gets a little bit straighter. It's been a pleasure getting to hear your superb sounding audio for Iron My Stack of Bricks this morning, and definitely put a grin on my chin. Ain't no doubt about that. Good news. Radio station Motormouth Mall, cruising this thing one fat watt at a time. We're back out, breaker. Yesterday I was out here at about, I don't know, a little bit narrower on the energy on the bandwidth. And today I'm out there about 6 kilohertz wide, so I don't know if that makes a difference on the top end on your audio. But anyway, hello to you one more time. Good news, Motormouth Mall, cruising. They got down, breaker. Big ol' happy holidays, and we'll catch you back in the short. Good news. Motormouth Mall cruise, and they got down. Bye.
Qué lindo tu cu. Oh, pues hay algo de poesía.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Motormouth Mall looking around Mexico. Right there, right now, break.
Oh, there you go.
El gringo loco está aquí.
Hey, good day.
Good day. Sounding real good over here. No doubt about that. Now have a good one out there on Mexico. Motormouth Mall waving. I got down.
Okay.
There's some really big hammers down there. There's a lot of real big hammers down there in Mexico, that's for darn sure. I got a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of bleed over. A whole lot of bleed over out there from Mexico, ain't no doubt about that. I'm playing games over here with an equalizer, so I'm just changing my audio around a little bit here. I don't know if it's for the better or worse, but we're just making some changes. Right there. Right now I got down. Alright, I'm going to stop the Watergate. Y'all take care out there, everybody on YouTube. Have a good day. And When Mother Nature comes back a little bit straighter, I'll come back out here too. Motormouth, Ma waving and stepping. I walked on through.
Hello, 17. Hello, 17. Oh, 941 wave is up in the hand. 17, 941.